what they rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that micro route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe and I'm more than I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just these spell check. Give me a team, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't run it
hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the pretty. She was hot. Nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know.
The tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Check, smash. Down. Set.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at this Bears defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Hey, go Fury. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. This defense for the Bears, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. On Edwards-Helaire, I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll stop him short.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Bears take over.
At their own 17-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd. And able to get this one across the 45. Before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Love wants to shift things around.
Black shot.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Ready, trouble, 38. Hut.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. The Packers at 500 at 6-6. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Set, ready. 45, right. Throw, 52. Ready.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Smash, smash. Set, go.
They go bootleg. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's throw incomplete. A the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Set. Clock, 10. Striker, 3-3. Set.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to have the Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Play fake. Here's Love. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Down. Black 40. Hey, go steal. All right.
On play action. Love to throw. The hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here's Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run here with a rookie. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Chicago! Kyle Monangai, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
7 slide, 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Now Love. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Love, they go play action now.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. You look at this Bears defense.
They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
A shotgun snap, and it gives Edwards away. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Striker, 3-3. Ready. 45, White. Ready.
Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. 7-7, our score after 1. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the ready. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Off the play fake, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
10, 22 needle. Drill, 52. Ready.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They just do get the play off. Love going to throw it. Will try and do this himself. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
A dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
The sack got 1st down, took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the 1st. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Volunteer.
They'll go play action here with Williams. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27.
First down. First and goal, Chicago.
Ready to up. LeBron, slam left.
They'll run Monungai. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Monungai with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. It's the fullback there to make the grab. And the Bears have retaken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
22 needle.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Fight, 97, red, black, 95. 43.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Set, hut, ultra. Go ultra. 60 red. 60 red. Set, hut.
Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready. Let's go. Blue, 32. Hut.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 5.
Set, ready. 45, White. Ready?
They'll go again with Edwards-Helaire.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Let's go now. 50, green. White, 60, red, yellow. Ready?
Throwing. Love. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Packers have yet again retaken the lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2nd and 6. At the 29-yard line.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Williams. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 30-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Colston Loveland, 29 yards. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Packers 17.
the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hut. Red, 38. Trouble, 38. Black shot. Ready.
Love now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Ready, set.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Set.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for fourth down.
On play action, here's Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Williams looking to do it himself, and he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air once more, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Santos' kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
2nd and 10.
Red, cycle. Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Love looking to throw it. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And
it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here we go, set.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Set.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
That's taken in by Golden.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, set. 52 Bulls, fight 60. Strikers, 3-3.
Here's Love. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
White, white. Let's go now. Black, 95. Smash, smash. Ready?
Now Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. McManus's point after is good. And that will tie us at 24. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Throwing is Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Quick slant, caught by Moore. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
3rd and 3.
Open man is Duvernay. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Swift going to try up the middle. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams.
That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Pass caught right side by Loveland.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Colston Loveland.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
26-yard line.
drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Go ultra. Go ultra. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Set, ready. Black 40. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Love from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13.
Love. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
37-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this swim lead. To about the 40-yard line.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
This a 2nd and 8. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On the handoff, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this one back. The fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown. Probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Here's Williams. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. In this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ready. 43 rail, 45. White. Hey, check mega. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go now. Blue, 32. Right.
And now Love going to change things up.
Slide blue. Hut.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick slant to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Check, Hunt.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Hut, hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Set, hut. 10 black. 10 cycles. Striker. Check striker. Hut, hut.
Play fake. Here's Love. That swung out wide to Sanders. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Red 38. Set.
Love looking to throw it. A short throw to Musgrave. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready. Yellow 43. Set. Go.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And running here down to the 6-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now second down and a few inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A big play here, 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Tag 45. White. Ready.
Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. And they needed 2. They can only get 1. 4th down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Set.
Going for it with Sanders. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll take a knee Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run here with Monangai. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run again. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. Santos' kick is up and through. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Smash, red, set. 10 black, ready.
Love looking to throw it. Watson making the catch. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
On the double.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Deal, black. Ready.
One last shot now for Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for the Bears, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile,